Chosen one, only 7 minutes left. Heaven has released a major financial blessing. Listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal is not something to ignore or delay. I am speaking to you at this exact moment because time around you is moving quickly, and a door that heaven has opened is standing before you right now. When I say there are only 7 minutes left, it means the moment of awareness I am giving you is urgent and precious, and your attention right now matters more than you realize. I am showing you that a financial blessing has already been released from heaven and is moving toward your life. But you must understand what is happening so you do not miss the path I am clearing before you. Stay with these words until the end, because what you hear now may shape the breakthrough that changes your situation completely. This blessing is not an accident, and it is not random luck. I have seen the nights when you worried about money, the moments when you wondered how the next bill would be paid, and the silent prayers you whispered when no one else was around. I have watched your faith when your resources were small and your strength felt weak. The reason I am speaking now is because heaven responds to those quiet moments of trust that others never see. The blessing being released is connected to your perseverance, and the timing of it is not late, even if it has felt delayed. Right now, I want you to take a small moment of faith. If you believe that heaven is able to move in your life and provide in ways that human effort cannot explain, comment Amen. Let this simple word become your declaration that you are open to what I am doing around you. There is a reason I am saying there are only 7 minutes left. This is not about a clock on a wall or a countdown of seconds. It is about the short window in which I am awakening your heart to recognize what I am preparing. Many blessings pass near people, but they fail to see them because fear, doubt, and distraction keep their eyes closed. I am not allowing that to happen to you today. I am calling you to attention so you can step into what has already been set in motion. I know the struggles you have faced around finances. There were times when you gave even when you had little left for yourself. There were moments when you helped someone even though your own situation felt uncertain. Those acts of quiet generosity were never invisible to heaven. I recorded them when no one else noticed, and now the reward connected to them is beginning to unfold. Before I continue revealing what is happening, I ask something small from your heart. If these words are reaching you, and you feel the presence of hope returning to your spirit, take a moment to like the video so that this encouragement can reach others who are also waiting for their breakthrough. The blessing being released is not always going to arrive the way people imagine. Some expect sudden wealth falling from the sky, but many times the miracle appears as an opportunity, a connection, or a path that did not exist before. I am guiding circumstances around you so that the financial door that once looked closed will begin to open. What felt impossible will begin to shift quietly, step by step. I am also reminding you that your value is not defined by the struggles you have been through. There were people who underestimated you because they only saw your difficulties and not your purpose. But heaven sees beyond those temporary seasons. I have placed gifts inside you that are meant to bless not only your own life, but also the lives of many people around you. Sometimes when a blessing is close, pressure increases first. You may have noticed moments when challenges seem to multiply right before something good happened. This is because the path toward breakthrough often passes through resistance. Do not mistake those moments as failure. They are signs that the ground is shifting. The financial blessing coming toward you is also connected to wisdom. I am giving you clarity so that when new opportunities appear, you will recognize them instead of ignoring them. Your heart is being prepared to handle what is coming so that the blessing will grow instead of fading. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked. Even when you felt invisible to the world, heaven was still paying attention to your story. Your patience has been shaping the foundation for something stable and lasting. I am not giving you something that disappears quickly. What I release into your hands will have the ability to multiply when you walk with faith and gratitude. As you continue listening, allow your heart to remain open and expectant. I am guiding you step by step through this moment so that you will understand the season you are entering. The 7 minutes I spoke about represent a turning point in your awareness. Once you recognize the movement of heaven around you, the fear that once held you back will lose its power. You may have wondered why certain delays happened in your life. There were opportunities that seemed promising but suddenly disappeared. There were plans that looked perfect but somehow fell apart. I allowed some of those doors to close because they would have drained your strength and distracted you from the path I truly prepared. The blessing coming now is different because it aligns with the purpose I placed inside you. It will not only support your financial stability, but also strengthen your ability to help others. When heaven releases provision, it often flows through those who have learned compassion during their own struggles. I want you to take another moment of faith. If you trust that what I am preparing for you will arrive in the right time and in the right way, comment 777. Let that number remind you that heaven's timing is unfolding even when the journey has been difficult. Remember that you are not walking through this life alone. My presence has been guiding you even during the seasons when you felt uncertain about the future. I have protected you from dangers you never noticed and redirected you when you were about to move in the wrong direction. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. The financial blessing being released is not meant to create pride but gratitude. When you receive what is coming, remember the journey that shaped you. The struggles that once made you feel weak have actually made your heart stronger and more compassionate. In the moments ahead, pay attention to the small signals around you. A conversation, an idea, or an unexpected opportunity may appear suddenly. What seems ordinary to others may be the doorway I prepared for you. Stay alert and move forward with courage. You are a chosen one, not because you are perfect, but because you remained faithful even when the road was difficult. Heaven honors perseverance. When people continue to trust even while facing uncertainty, they position themselves to receive what others give up waiting for. The season you are entering will bring relief after long periods of pressure. It may begin quietly, but the results will grow steadily. Do not rush the process. Walk step by step with wisdom and allow the blessing to unfold naturally. The movement of heaven around your life did not begin today. Long before this moment, I was arranging details that you could not see. While you were focused on surviving each day and carrying the weight of responsibilities, I was quietly guiding situations and aligning people who would eventually cross your path. The blessing I spoke about earlier is not arriving suddenly without preparation. It has been growing behind the scenes like a seed that was planted long ago and is now ready to rise through the soil. Many times you wondered why progress felt slow. There were seasons when you worked hard, yet the results seemed small, and it felt as if your efforts were disappearing without reward. What you could not see was that every step was strengthening your patience and teaching you wisdom. If the blessing had arrived earlier, it might have overwhelmed you or slipped through your hands too quickly. I allowed the timing to unfold slowly, so your character would be ready to sustain what I am about to place within your reach. The financial breakthrough connected to your life is also linked to courage. Opportunities often appear quietly before they grow into something powerful. When they first arrive, they may look small or uncertain, yet within them lies the potential for transformation. I am guiding you to recognize these moments so you will not overlook the doors that heaven is opening. There will be ideas placed in your mind that feel different from what you expected. These ideas may lead you toward paths you never considered before. Pay attention when inspiration touches your thoughts, because it is often my way of guiding your direction. The blessing I release does not always come wrapped in comfort. Sometimes it appears as a step of faith that requires you to move forward with confidence. I know that fear has tried to whisper to you during your journey. It told you that failure was waiting ahead and that your dreams were too large for your circumstances, but those voices did not come from me. I created you with purpose, and the potential within you is greater than the doubts that tried to silence it. The blessing moving toward you is connected to that hidden potential that has been waiting patiently for the right moment to shine. Pause for a moment and declare your faith. If you believe that heaven is guiding your steps even when the path seems uncertain, comment 555. Let this small declaration become a sign that your trust is stronger than your fear. You are entering a season where clarity will begin to replace confusion. Things that once felt tangled will slowly become easier to understand. I am bringing people and opportunities into alignment so that the next stage of your journey will unfold naturally. What seemed complicated before will start to make sense as the pieces begin to connect. Your financial blessing is also connected to generosity. You have shown kindness to others even when your own resources were limited. That spirit of compassion has created a pathway for abundance to flow through your life. Heaven often entrusts provision to those who understand how to care for others. Do not underestimate the influence you carry. Even during difficult seasons, your actions have encouraged people who were watching quietly. Your perseverance has inspired hope in hearts that felt discouraged. The blessing coming toward you will allow you to continue spreading that encouragement in ways you never imagined. I am also teaching you the power of patience. Many people abandon their dreams right before the moment when everything begins to shift. They lose hope during the final stage of waiting and walk away just before the breakthrough arrives. I am strengthening your heart so that you will not step away too soon. The financial change coming into your life will not only help you overcome present challenges, it will also create stability for the future. The purpose behind it is not temporary comfort, but lasting growth. What begins as a small improvement will expand steadily as you continue walking in wisdom. Remember that blessings are often accompanied by responsibility. When new opportunities appear, treat them with care and gratitude. Manage them with integrity and humility. The way you handle the first portion will influence how much greater the next portion becomes. You have faced moments when others doubted your ability to succeed. Some spoke words that tried to limit your vision, but their opinions do not determine your destiny. I am the one who sees the full picture of your life, and I know the strength that lives within you. As the path opens, you may notice that certain relationships begin to shift. Some people who once walked beside you may drift away, while new connections begin to form. This is part of the preparation taking place around your journey. I am aligning you with individuals who will support the direction your life is moving toward. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible, but this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. Your breakthrough will also require discipline. When new resources arrive, use them wisely. Avoid the temptation to rush into decisions that could weaken the stability I am building for you. Take time to reflect and seek guidance before making important choices. The blessing I release is not meant to separate you from others, but to empower you to uplift them. As your situation improves, you will have the opportunity to extend kindness and support to those who are still walking through difficult seasons. In this way, the blessing will multiply beyond your own life. Take another moment to affirm your trust in this journey. If you believe that heaven is preparing a path of provision and stability ahead of you, comment 999. Let this declaration remind you that your faith is active and alive. You are not defined by the struggles that once surrounded you. Those chapters of your life were lessons that strengthened your character and deepened your compassion. The season ahead will reveal how those experiences prepared you for greater responsibility and greater influence. Even now, I am opening doors that once appeared locked. Situations that felt stagnant will begin to move again. Conversations that seemed impossible will suddenly become easier. The shift may begin quietly, but its impact will grow stronger with each passing step. Trust the guidance you receive during this time. When your heart senses a direction that feels peaceful and purposeful, move forward with courage. I will continue placing signs along your path so that you can recognize where to walk. The blessing from heaven is not limited by the boundaries that people imagine. My provision can reach places that human effort alone cannot touch. When the right moment arrives, you will see how quickly circumstances can change. Hold on to hope during every step of this unfolding journey. The financial blessing moving toward you is only one part of the transformation taking place. Alongside it will come renewed confidence, deeper wisdom, and a stronger sense of purpose. There were times when you felt alone while carrying responsibilities that seemed too heavy for one person. Others may not have understood the quiet battles you fought inside your mind. Yet I saw every moment when you chose to keep moving forward instead of giving up. Your perseverance created a foundation that heaven could build upon. The blessing being released is the fruit of that endurance. You might notice that small changes are beginning to appear around you. A door that was closed before may suddenly open. A person may reach out with an unexpected opportunity. An idea may appear that leads to a new direction you never considered before. These moments are not coincidences. They are pieces of the path I am guiding you to follow. When opportunities appear, do not rush past them in fear. Pause and observe with wisdom. Sometimes the greatest breakthroughs begin quietly, disguised as simple steps that others overlook. What looks ordinary to many people may carry extraordinary potential when it aligns with the purpose I placed within you. Remember that the blessing coming toward you is connected to growth. Growth often requires learning and patience. When new financial doors open, allow yourself to understand how to manage them wisely. Seek knowledge, make thoughtful decisions, and move forward carefully. The stability you are entering will become stronger when it is built with wisdom. Take a moment right now and speak your faith into this journey. If you believe that heaven is guiding you into a new season of provision and peace, comment 1010. Let that declaration become a reminder that your trust remains firm. The changes happening around you may also bring renewed confidence. There were seasons when you questioned your abilities because the road ahead looked uncertain, yet those doubts never defined your true strength. I placed resilience inside you long before the struggles began. Now that resilience is becoming visible as the path forward starts to clear, do not compare your journey with the lives of others. Every story unfolds at its own pace. Some blessings arrive quickly, while others grow slowly, like trees that take time to develop deep roots. The blessing coming into your life has been forming with care so that it will remain steady and lasting. The financial shift you are stepping into will also reveal your leadership. People around you will notice the calm confidence you carry during moments of decision. Your wisdom will begin to influence others who are searching for direction. This is part of the purpose connected to your breakthrough. There were moments in the past when disappointment tried to convince you that progress would never come. Certain doors closed unexpectedly and left you feeling confused about the future. Those closed doors were not punishment, they were protection. I guided you away from paths that would have drained your energy and delayed your destiny. Now the direction ahead is clearer. Opportunities that align with your purpose will begin to stand out naturally. Your heart will sense when something carries the right energy and when something does not. Trust that inner peace because it is part of the guidance I provide. Your financial blessing is not meant to create distance between you and others. Instead, it will give you the ability to lift people who once stood beside you during difficult times. Generosity will become a powerful part of your story. When you share kindness, the flow of blessing continues to multiply. There will also be moments when discipline becomes important. As new resources appear, guard them wisely. Avoid rushing into choices that promise quick rewards but carry hidden risks. Move forward with patience and clarity so the foundation of your stability remains strong. Pause again and reaffirm your faith. If you trust that heaven is leading you into a season where provision and purpose walk together, comment 222. Let these words become your declaration that you are ready for what is unfolding. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. I am also strengthening your vision. When your circumstances begin to improve, do not forget the lessons you learned during your struggles. Those lessons shaped your compassion and humility. They will help you remain grounded even when success grows around you. The blessing being released is not limited to one moment. It will unfold through stages. First, you may notice relief from certain pressures. Then, new opportunities will begin to appear. After that, growth will continue steadily as you walk with wisdom and gratitude. You are stepping into a chapter where your efforts will finally begin to show visible results. The seeds you planted through patience and faith are ready to grow. Do not be discouraged if progress still feels gradual at first. Every strong structure is built piece by piece. Even now, conversations are being arranged, and circumstances are shifting in ways you cannot yet see. People who carry the right connections are moving closer to your path. Ideas that once seemed distant are becoming more possible with each passing day. The peace that comes with this blessing will be just as valuable as the financial relief itself. When your mind is no longer filled with constant worry, you will have the clarity to pursue the purpose that lives inside you. Your creativity will expand, your confidence will return, your hope will grow stronger. You have carried responsibilities that many people around you never fully understood. There were days when you smiled outwardly while quietly wrestling with uncertainty inside. Yet even during those hidden struggles, you chose to keep moving forward. That quiet determination created a pathway for the blessing now approaching your life. Nothing you endured was wasted because every difficult step shaped the strength you now carry. You may notice that the atmosphere around your life is beginning to feel different. Situations that once seemed locked in place will slowly begin to move again. Conversations that once felt impossible may suddenly become easier. Doors that remained closed for a long time may start to open in ways you did not expect. These changes are not random events. They are signs that the shift I spoke about is already beginning. Do not allow fear to distract you when these moments appear. Sometimes when a blessing arrives, the mind remembers old disappointments and tries to expect the worst again. But the season ahead is not the same as the season behind you. I am guiding you into a new chapter where perseverance is being rewarded and faith is beginning to bear fruit. Pause for a moment and let your faith speak clearly. If you believe that heaven is turning things in your favor and preparing new opportunities for your life, comment 1515. Let this declaration stand as a small act of trust in the direction that is opening before you. As the financial blessing grows around your life, remember that wisdom will be your greatest companion. Opportunities may come quickly, but wise decisions will ensure that the growth continues steadily. Take time to think carefully before making commitments. Seek clarity and peace before stepping into agreements that affect your future. The provision I release into your life is meant to bring stability, not confusion. When something truly aligns with your path, you will sense a quiet confidence inside your heart. It will feel different from the pressure or urgency that sometimes accompanies risky choices. Learn to listen to that calm inner guidance, because it is one of the ways I lead you forward. You are also entering a season where your influence will quietly expand. People who once overlooked you will begin to notice the calm strength you carry. Your journey through hardship has given you understanding that many others do not possess. That understanding will allow you to guide and encourage people who are walking through struggles of their own. The blessing coming toward you will create opportunities to help others rise as well. When you share kindness and support with those around you, the flow of abundance continues to grow. Generosity opens channels that allow blessings to move freely through your life. This is why compassion has always been an important part of your story. There were moments when you felt that your efforts were invisible. You worked quietly, hoping that someday your dedication would lead to something meaningful. Even when progress seemed slow, you refused to abandon your faith. That patience has been noticed by heaven, and the reward connected to it is now beginning to appear. The road ahead may still contain challenges, but those challenges will no longer feel overwhelming. Instead of blocking your progress, they will become opportunities to apply the wisdom you have gained. Each step will strengthen your confidence as you realize that you are capable of overcoming obstacles that once seemed impossible. Take another moment to affirm your faith in the unfolding journey. If you trust that heaven is guiding you into a future filled with provision, growth, and peace, comment 1919. Let these words become a declaration that you are ready to walk forward with courage. Your financial breakthrough will not only change your circumstances, but also your perspective. When the pressure of constant struggle begins to fade, you will discover new possibilities that were once hidden behind worry. Creativity will return to your mind. New ideas will begin to form naturally. Dreams that once seemed distant will feel closer than ever before. Remember that the blessing you are receiving is connected to responsibility. Treat every opportunity with respect and gratitude. Use your resources wisely so that they continue to multiply rather than disappear quickly. When gratitude guides your actions, the doors of abundance remain open. There may also be moments when unexpected connections appear in your life. Someone may offer advice that leads you toward a valuable opportunity. Another person may introduce you to a path that expands your possibilities. Pay attention to these encounters because they may carry guidance meant specifically for you. The season ahead will reveal that your journey was never random. Every challenge you faced helped prepare you for this moment. The patience you developed during difficult times will now help you manage success with humility and wisdom. The compassion you learned through struggle will allow you to uplift others who are still searching for hope. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. As your path continues to open, remain grounded in faith. Do not allow pride to take the place of gratitude. Remember the quiet moments when you depended on strength beyond your own. Those memories will help you stay connected to the source of the blessing flowing into your life. You are moving into a chapter where your efforts will begin to produce visible results. The seeds planted through perseverance are finally pushing through the soil. What once looked like silence will transform into growth that can no longer be ignored. Stay attentive to the signs appearing around you. The guidance I am giving will continue to reveal the next steps in your journey. The financial blessing released from heaven is only one part of the transformation unfolding around your life. The financial blessing I spoke about earlier is part of a greater movement of restoration. It is not simply about resources arriving in your hands. It is about restoring your confidence, rebuilding your sense of security, and renewing the hope that once felt distant. When heaven releases provision, it often brings peace along with it. That peace allows your mind to rest and your heart to focus on the purpose ahead. You may already feel subtle changes in the atmosphere of your life. Situations that once seemed stuck may begin shifting in quiet ways. Conversations that used to lead nowhere might suddenly open new possibilities. These moments are signals that the season around you is changing. They are reminders that what once felt impossible is beginning to move again. There were many times when you questioned whether your efforts were enough. You wondered if the path you were walking would ever lead to stability. During those moments of uncertainty, you continued taking small steps forward, even when the destination looked unclear. That determination created a pathway that heaven could now build upon. Take a moment to affirm the faith that has carried you through the journey.